Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play another few levels from my game here. And last time we went over the first five. Oh, sorry about that. The first five levels. And now I'm just going to go over the next several as they stand right now. And just sort of show where they are at this stage in the game. Okay, so this is sort of a desert level. It has water. It's like a flooded desert, beach, desert. Anyway, you can swim in the water, and you can lag, kind of. And the game is going to lag a little bit, so it's going to look a little choppy in the recording by the looks of it. Oh, and yeah, I might do a little more dying than normal just because I find it a little bit difficult to look at that guy. I find it a little bit difficult to play the game and also pay attention to the frame rate and make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. And you know, the lag, it just screws up your timing like crazy. The game only lags like this when I record it because my computer isn't very good at recording. Even though I have all my screen settings set way low, and anyway. So these little fishies are kind of a pain. They have a kind of sleek hitbox that makes you miss them and then they hit you. Yeah, because you sink and they hit you. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh man, thought I had him, and then he got me. Yeah, so their their hitboxes are a little bit unfair sometimes. Just kill these guys, and I made it. So that's just a one-room level at this point, and obviously not done yet, because I said in the previous video that they'll all be 3 rooms long eventually. And the next level is sort of a, I don't know, crystal theme, stained glass window theme. Yeah, the whole level is made up of semi-transparent backgrounds, and basically you just have to wall jump your way to victory. Wall jump like crazy. Yeah, lag. Aww, I lagged. Yeah, lagging will definitely cause some stupid deaths. If I look like I'm playing stupidly, it's because I'm sort of looking at 2 places on the screen at once. I'm looking at the game that I'm trying to play, and I'm also looking at managing some things off on the side at the exact same time. So I'm multitasking and lagging a little bit, but enough about that for now. Basically this level, it just sort of relies on you using wall jump and your sort of boost attack effectively. The boost attack to sort of increase the horizontal distance of your jump. That's what it's really good for when you get down to it. And here I got the power up. And yeah, a lot of this level is kind of empty right now. I might decrease the size of this room, and then, put more stuff in the following rooms or whatever. Okay. On to the next one. The next one is sort of, well, they all have their own little gimmick, and the gimmick of this level is basically that there's big comets coming out of the sky in waves. There's one now. And they just sort of, they're like waves of icy death. And in order to beat this level, you just basically have to find shelter, like this little shelter right here, where the comet can't get you. So you just basically spend the whole level running from shelter to shelter. I really hate that background, by the way. That's a little tricky, yeah. The background is kind of crappy. It's a temporary background. It's too blah. It's very blah. It's very washed out, and the color is kind of this horrible color of not quite red. Yes, this is dangerous. Just sort of hide in that little shelter there. And one of the features of this game I didn't really mention before was that you can actually press down when you're in the air, and you'll sort of accelerate downward. It's not really a butt stomp, but you can get yourself out of a jump, and that's very useful because a lot of times you jump and then you realize you don't want to be jumping, and if you want to go right back down to the ground real fast, you can just press the down button and he sort of dives towards the ground really fast. You'd be surprised how handy that comes in, especially when you're trying to dodge bullets and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I sort of didn't talk about that level at all. That was... the gimmick there was that you hop on bubbles. It's obviously not done. Speaking of obviously not done, this looks familiar. This is the same room I had for the other boss. Oh, I just beat the boss. Look, haha. I'm awesome. There's no boss. I just stuck that enemy in there because he looks funny. Yeah, I don't know why I went in there. Let's, I have time for... do I have time for more? Yeah, I have time for a few more here. Okay. So here you stand in front of this TV, and that's like a control panel, and it raises those flaming fireball gates. See, it's going up, and you run and you quick go underneath the gate. Yeah, a little bit of lag there. But that's obviously not done either. It's kind of short and, you know, but recycling the background a little there. Alright, this one. This is obviously not done. Here there's some moving platforms. You have to sort of wall jump this one little moving platform over here in order to avoid the... Whoa, I almost fell. Thanks to the lagging. Yeah, you have to sort of wall jump that moving platform there. Just those little elevators going up and down there. Yeah, that's obviously not done yet. It's sort of a testing room. Very early stage. And what's next? We'll probably end here. This is a very hard one. It's really too hard. I'll probably... yeah, here you have to stand. Those moons will kill you, and you have to sort of stand in that. It's kind of hard, especially when you're lagging and skipping and all that. You have to stand in that one spot so they don't hit you. If any part of them touches you, you die. And this level is kind of long and has a lot of them. So, yeah, it's not really fair. There should be save points closer together. Oh no! Ah! Unavoidable death! Yes, you will get to near the end of this and die and die and die. So this is kind of too hard right now. Need to make some save points by basically breaking it into 3 rooms. Making each room smaller, instead of making it all one big room. That way, every time you die, you start at the beginning of the room instead of at the beginning of the level. Yeah, this is... I don't know why I'm even doing this right now. With all this skip and lag, I don't think I'll get very far on this. This requires the game to be playing at optimal speed. Otherwise, at optimal speed, this is pretty hard, because your little character moves pretty fast, so kind of hard to maneuver yourself precisely under those little angry moon men. Yeah, that made me nervous. That made me a little nervous. Yeah, this level definitely needs to be reworked. Yeah. Oh crap. Come on. Out of the way. There we go. Whoa, that was That was a little bit too dangerous. Don't do that, folks. Alright. Assuming you ever play this. Haven't really released this version yet. I've released a version. I don't remember this room is in it, though. I released a testing version. Uh-oh. I was right at the end. That's right. I was right next to the end. Oh well, we're not gonna do this. Anyway, thanks for watching if you're watching this for some reason. Good night.